going on? It's Saturday, and I'm out here at the Forest and Streams. Just had to go for a little ride. We were out near Troy, Pennsylvania, just outside of Towanda, at Mount Pisgah. There's two parks here. Mount Pisgah State Park, which is down at the bottom of the hill, and this is Mount Pisgah County Park. I've been here before, and I'll take you up behind me here when I get done with what I'm doing. There's some information about some of the history here, but this apparently goes down to a spot called Sunset Rock. I was here years ago, and it was kind of foggy and dreary, so we didn't really spend too much time looking around. We had spent some time down at the state park, but apparently there's a whole trail system down through here. There's another sign for Sunset Rock. We'll go this way. I was just looking up at the sign, little kiosk up top, and apparently they got plans for this little county park, all kinds of stuff, but these are some nice hiking trails. But oh, here's a kiosk. So I'm guessing this is Sunset Rock. That must be Sunset Rock. A little bit of view. Sunset Rock. Okay, so here we go. Commonly referred to as Sunset Rock. Received the name from legendary Oneida chief Wa Tona, who's got a statue up top. He roamed Pisgah area more than 2 centuries ago. So there was more of a view here at one point. But this is Sunset Rock. Lots of initials and names carved into the rock. And I can imagine before these trees were all grown up, this was an excellent view. It's that time of year. Off in the distance over here, hear that kind of chucking sound. And out here you can hear it. Not birds. Those are chipmunks. And they start making that sound around this time of year, right in the fall. So in the summer, they kind of make this high-pitched, like, chip sound when they get scared. And in the fall, they monk. I don't know for sure, but I think that's how they got their names. Chipmunks. But they make both sounds. But in the fall, you'll hear that sound all through the forest. I've been waiting to hear it this year. There it is. Okay. So Forest and Streams is still up at the top of the hill there. We're trying to decide what we're going to do. If we're going to hike around or do something. We're just kind of out exploring. But I'll take it up to the top to the statue of Wa Tona. Is his name right? We'll go up top here and take a look at the Statue of Wa Tona and the view from up there. We'll figure out what we're going to do. Alright, this is the Statue of Wa Tona. If I remember correctly from what it says there. Oh wow, look at all the buzzards. From what it says, like, this might be close to his actual size. He was a very large man. Or I did say he was like 7 feet tall or something. Yeah, he was very, very, especially for 200 years ago, big man. But he was instrumental in kind of bringing peace to the area, and this is one of the spots that he hung out at. The spots he liked, and then moved out west PA towards Kinzua. But this is a nice spot. Since Sunset Rock has grown over, nice spot for his statue to be here overlooking the valley. Alright, we're going to continue on. So we drove around a little bit. We went up, there's a campground up here. We drove through that. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. And we're coming back down a hill, and I think this is the the lowest little view down here. It's not a bad view. If you're looking out, Susquehanna River's out there. There's some information over in this little kiosk about what all's out there. You got Oak Hill down here, the valley they call it, and the Susquehanna River's right in there somewhere, according to the map. You can see ways today, a lot different than last week. We are back down at the state park section. We're on the Susana Trail, if you can tell. And there's turtle nests. Weird place for turtles to nest. Now, Rocco says this is 2 years in a row we've seen this, but we haven't been here in 4 years, so it's kind of difficult. But it is definitely a turtle nest. But it's right, I mean, there's the road. And they got a boardwalk. I guess they got, it's weird, a weird spot for turtles to put their eggs, but I guess whatever works. They like it. That could be what's making the horn go off, the bubbles out there. So we're gonna hike the Susana Trail, we think, at least for a little bit. We don't really have a plan. We're just outside. So we're gonna enjoy. It's very, very fall. The trees are turning. The chipmunks are monking. But it's warm. It's like 82. Beautiful day though. Alright, so we just came across that. The greenway, the something. What did it say? Granitown tree trail. Sunset trees there. Got some walnuts on the ground. A little bridge. A little car go by. This is last time we were here. This wasn't a modified trail like this. It's kind of nice. But let's see what else we can find. I like shots like that. We are now out of the woods, so to speak, on the old Susana Trail, or not old, Susana Trail. And this is like the Stephen Foster Lake, I think they call this. There's a sign over here, so I'll show you. But we come out on the other side here. There's a couple trails that head up and back around. I don't know if we're going to stay on Susana, which will take us out and go over on that side. Actually looks pretty nice over there. Maybe we'll do that. A beautiful little park, and this forest is gorgeous. If you're ever out near Towanda, Pennsylvania, I highly recommend coming out here and checking this out. Gorgeous, especially if it's day like this. Look at that sky. And if you look out there, where those towers are up on a tree. Up on a tree. Yeah, my brain works sometimes. The towers are up on that mountain. That's where the Mount Pisgah County Park is. Up where the Statue of Wa Tona is. It looks out the other side. You can't see over here from it. So they're pretty close. This park actually goes up that mountain partway. And there's a trail that connects up there, which is kind of the trail I was hiking on when I looked at the Sunset Rock. This is nice. I've kayaked out here. It's not a big lake, but it was peaceful. We've seen 2 people fishing. We just passed a couple people with a little black lab puppy who I became friends with on a trail. And that's about it. There's been nobody out here. I don't know what's going on in the world of television and sports. It's got everybody inside, but they are not out here.
Go local sports team.
Sports ball. Very cool osprey. Very cool osprey nest right there. And we're walking across the dam here. And we're like, how do you get across? We gotta cross these little rolly logs down here? That can't be right. No. So if you're out here, when you come out of the woods, you want to turn right out of the woods and go down that road. We saw a bridge going across in here. We're gonna walk back to that. Nice hike across the dam, but it does not take you anywhere. Thanks to the rock, the 2 rock drops. So we're just turning down the road here. Rocco spots this little guy, a little different than what we saw last week. He's only about 8 inches long. It's pretty cool. At the other side of the lake now, and we're not on the Susana Trail anymore. It's somewhere. It's not well marked on this side. There's one spot where it looks like it goes, and we start following up and realize we're on a different trail. And then over here, there's no blaze. We're just kind of walking. Cars right over there. We're in the vicinity of the Susana Trail. But yeah, it's a really nice park. Beautiful day. Probably, I don't know, 20 degrees warmer than it was last week, easily. We're out on the old loggers path. Yeah, nice day to be out and doing. I can't talk. Nice day to be out doing stuff. So we're gonna go see if we can find some food. Maybe some barbecue. You know what to do. I'll see you in the next.